Nola Connive Harja and all that stuff. Happy Christmas, blah 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 blah. So the jolly old man has come and gone. He has left me a good few bits of Doctor Who stuff. I got 4 books, altogether 5 DVDs, 2 box sets, and 1 single. So yeah, that should be interesting. So let's start with the books, and the biggest book I have here, Doctor Who 50, The Essential Guide, which basically tells you all about the history of the show, and it's quite an interesting read. Actually, just quickly show you a page here. This is one of the pages for the third Doctor stuff. And what's great is that they have all sorts of stuff. So, for example, they have the episode guide for all of the Doctors. A selection of adventures are described. Tells you all about the companions. And then baddies. And then more baddies here. This is the first Doctor stuff that I'm showing as an example. And then the related time tech for that Doctor. So here, obviously with the TARDIS and the anti-dark device, and then how they regenerated. So that'll be a good read. And the episode guide goes from An Unearthly Child up till Name of the Doctor, so it's still fairly recent. So that's that. And then I got 3 novels. First up, Earthworld, an 8th Doctor book, which is part of the 50th anniversary book collection written by Jacqueline Rayner. And I wanted to get this one especially because, it's an 8th Doctor book. I mean, we need a lot more 8th Doctor. Anyway, Earthworld. Angie, presumably one of the 8th Doctor's novel companions, has just had the worst week of her life. She shall be back at her desk, not travelling through time and space in a police box. The 8th Doctor is supposed to be taking her home, so why are there dinosaurs outside? The Doctor doesn't seem to know either, or else he surely would have mentioned the homicidal princesses, teen terrorists, and mad robots. One thing is certain, Angie is never going to complain about Monday mornings in the office again. Doctor Who 50th Anniversary Collection, 11 classic adventures, 11 brilliant writers, 1 incredible Doctor. And then we've got a 9th Doctor novel, The Stealers of Dreams by Steve Lyons, the last 9th Doctor book. And it features the 9th Doctor, Rose, and Captain Jack, which is always awesome. Stealers of Dreams. In the far future, the Doctor, Rose, and Captain Jack find a world on which fiction has been outlawed. A world where it's a crime to tell stories, a crime to lie, a crime to hope, and a crime to dream. But now somebody is challenging the status quo. A pirate TV station urges people to fight back, and the Doctor wants to help until he sees how easily dreams can turn into nightmares. With one of his companions stalked by the shadows and the other committed to an asylum, the Doctor is forced to admit that fiction can be dangerous after all, though perhaps it is not as deadly as the truth. Featuring the Doctor as played by Christopher Eccleston, together with Rose and Captain Jack as played by Billy Piper and John Barrowman in the hit series from BBC Television. Boom. That'll be a good one. And the best thing out of the 3 novels, my first Torchwood novel, Torchwood Bay of the Dead by Mark Morris, featuring Captain Jack, Gwen, and Ianto. And let's see. When the city sleeps, the dead start to walk. Something is sealed off Cardiff, and living corpses are stalking the streets, leaving a trail of half-eaten bodies. Animals are butchered. A young couple in their car never reach their home. A stolen yacht is brought back to shore, carrying only human remains, and a couple of girls heading back from the pub watch the mysterious drivers of a big black SUV take over a crime scene. Torchwood have to deal with the intangible barrier surrounding Cardiff and some unidentified space debris that seems to be regenerating itself. Plus, of course, the all-night zombie horror show. Not that they really believe in zombies. featuring Captain Jack Harkness, is played by John Barrowman, with Gwen Cooper and D'Angelo Jones, is played by Eve Miles and Gareth David Lloyd, in a hit series created by Russell T Davies for BBC Television. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to reading this. Let me just quickly see how many pages. I wonder if it's the same length of pages. 238 pages, so a little bit shorter. So yeah, that'll be good. So that's that. Now, that's all the books and DVDs. So 5 DVDs spread across 2 box sets and 1 separate release. So we'll start off here with the Cyberman box set, which has Revenge of the Cybermen and Silver Nemesis, a 4th Doctor story and a 7th Doctor story. And just to show, I haven't taken the plastic off of these yet, so I'll be unboxing them here in this video. Now, here we are, Revenge of the Cybermen and Silver Nemesis. So it features both Cybermen stories. A bit of a paint here with the box. There we go. So first up we have Revenge of the Cybermen, which is a 4th Doctor story, the finale of season 12, featuring the 4th Doctor, Sarah Jane, and Harry. Let's have a look. Revenge of the Cybermen by Gerry Davis, one of the co-creators of the Cybermen. The Doctor and his companions are lost in time. Expecting to be reunited with the TARDIS following a secret mission for the Time Lords, they instead find themselves on a plague-stricken space station orbiting the remnants of Boga, planet of gold. The Doctor, Harry, and Sarah have stumbled into the last battle of an ancient conflict between humankind and one of its most terrifying foes, the Cybermen. So yeah, this should be good. I've heard it's quite underrated. So yeah, be quite interesting to watch. And this also has this one also has the Checks, Lies, and Videotape documentary, which I really want to see. So that's the disc. So that should be pretty good. In there, cardboard. And Silver Nemesis from Sylvester McCoy years, the 25th anniversary story, which should be quite good. Right, let's have a look. Silver Nemesis by Kevin Clark. Birth 1988. While the Doctor may flee from emotionless men wielding futuristic pistols, neo-Nazi Herd the Flores is intent on heralding the Fourth Reich. Meanwhile, the villain's Lady Pinefort uses black magic to propel herself forward from 1638 for final confrontation with her sworn enemy, the Doctor, and, at the same time, a spacecraft full of Cybermen sets down on Earth. As the Doctor desperately evades multiple enemies, a meteor containing a Gallifreyan superweapon is hurtling ever near the planet. Whoever controls the statue will hold the power of life or death over the entire universe. So that's it. One as well. From what I've heard, there are parts of Silver Nemesis which aren't that good, but there are parts in it that are meant to be pretty good. Sorry if you can hear the background. That's my sister still got Rock Band for Christmas. So that's the disc good stuff. That should be good one to watch. So that's that properly. Oops. Right, then there. And then the second of my classic series box sets is the Peladon Tales box set, which features both Peladon stories, namely The Curse of Peladon and The Monster of Peladon. This should be quite interesting. Yes, look. No, I might have to go for my design knife in a moment. Hang on, got it. It's okay. No, I don't got it. Ah, now I got it. So I think a total of 5 classic series box sets that I have. I've got the beginning box set, the Trial of Time War box set, Beneath the Surface, and whoops. Revenge of the Siren box set, and the Hell on Tales box set. So it's one of the box sets I want to get for quite a while. So here we are. Hell on Tales. So it features Curse of Peladon and the Monster of Peladon. So let's have a look. Curse of Peladon by Brian Hayles. Taking the test flight in the TARDIS, the Doctor and Joe make an inelegant landing on the planet Peladon. Mistaken for representatives from Earth, the Doctor soon finds himself chairing the Committee of Alien Delegates, assessing Peladon's petition to join the Galactic Federation. When one of the King's advisors is killed, the High Priest fears that the Inquisition Curse of Agador is at work. But the Doctor suspects his own enemies, the Ice Warriors, are to blame. Can the Doctor and Joe uncover the identity of the saboteurs before a major diplomatic incident plunges them into war? Yep. Should be good. Yeah. So it's discs. And the Monster of Peladon. So, The Monster of Peladon by Brian Hayles. When the TARDIS lands 50 years after its first visit to Peladon, the Doctor and Sarah discovered a troubled planet ruled by the late King's daughter. Peladon is at the center of a war, and the Galactic Federation is desperately needs the minerals found in the mines. But why is the ghost of Agador killing miners, and why can't everyone be trusted? Queen Thalira needs the Doctor's help to find out. So this one is the 2-disc, and this is a 6-part episode. Curse of Peladon is 4 parts, Revenge of the Siren is 4 parts, and 7 episodes is 3 parts, by the way. Coming! Sorry about this. Back in a minute. Sorry for that, I had to get my breakfast. So I'll do that later. So anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, I was on the Curse of Peladon. This is a 2-disc set. And the other one's a 1-disc, by the way. So this, and then this, which is basically the same disc, but different colour scheme. Talk about sheer flipping laziness. So, there we go. Make sure you have to get a good look at this. So yeah, I haven't watched any of these yet, but from what I've heard, Curse is meant to be really good, and Monster is meh, basically. And finally, the last thing, and probably the highlight of this Christmas update. Is Doctor Doctor Who, The Day of the Doctor, 50th Anniversary Special. Contains 2 mini-episodes, including Night of the Doctor, starring Paul McGann. So yeah, even more 8th Doctor, which I have seen Night of the Doctor, by the way. Haven't seen the other one yet, The Last Day. I heard it's alright, but not as good as Night of the Doctor. And what's great about Night of the Doctor is they made all the Big Finish, the 8th Doctor's Big Finish companions canon. Well, there again, it seems the 8th Doctor only had one TV movie. Really all his stuff is canon. Like his books and his audios and stuff like that. There we go. So here we are. Day of the Doctor. Includes ultraviolet thingy. So Day of the Doctor by Stephen Moffat. Starring Matt Smith, David Tennant, Jenna Coleman with Billie Piper and John Hurt. The Doctors embark on their greatest adventure in this 50th anniversary special. In 2013, something terrible is awakening in London's National Gallery. In 1562, a murderous plot is afoot in Elizabethan England, and somewhere in space, ancient battles reaches its devastating conclusion. All of reality is at stake as the Doctor's own dangerous past comes back to haunt him. So yeah, should be pretty awesome. So we've got here, we've got ultraviolet thingy, which I don't think I'll be using because I don't really care about. See ultraviolet, don't really care about that. And this win a smart TV. No thanks. And enter code Doctor and redeem a promotion code at checkout. Which should be cool. I might ask now if I can use this. And then here's the background with the War Doctor's TARDIS interior with the round things. I love the round things. What are the round things? No idea. I don't think anybody knows what the round things are. And finally, the disc. This should be going to be pretty epic indeed. There we go. So that is pretty much everything that the jolly old man has left me in terms of Doctor Who stuff. Although if I do buy more stuff in HMV, over Christmas, I'll be sure to let you know. Okay? So thanks for watching, enjoy the rest of your Christmas, and I will see you all soon. Bye bye.